All right, here we are live. I'm going to jump up on this trailer here and show you a little bit about where we're at. We are just west of Garrison, Minnesota. If you want to look at a map, we're right near that huge lake you see in the center. That's called Mille Lacs. It's made famous by the movie Fargo. We're not on Mille Lacs, but we are not far away. So anyway, it's Daytona 500 Sunday. Last week, you may have watched us from the Tucker Rocky Biker's Choice Brand Expo down in Frisco, Texas. Well, now we are in, like I said, just west of Garrison. Little bit of a climate change. I'm going to spin the camera around here so you can see we are at the ice races. This is what we do up in Minnesota when we're bored and it's, you know, still not summer. So we're on about 2 feet of ice. All these vehicles parked here, 2 feet, 24 inches to 30 inches of ice. We got all these trucks and trailers and cars parked here. Last week, we got a question on our post for fitment application, wondering if this would fit on a Kirky seat. So I'm out here at the ice races, and we're going to do this as best we can. Meet Keith Hall. Keith?
How's it going?
You do this every week, right?
Yes, every week.
Every week. How old are you, Keith?
I'm 20 years old.
20?
20.
Geez, I remember him when he was 8, believe it or not. And I see Judy Igo just chimed in. You remember them from over in Wisconsin. They remember when you were just a little guy, too.
Another Keith.
Another Keith. Keith Igo. You're very good at that. Remember that. So we are looking at your car. You were asking about a Kirky seat. This is your car. When you sent me that post, I said, I don't even know what a Kirky seat is. But we decided that we were going to show everybody that the Wild Ass cushion is not just for motorcycles. You can use this thing anywhere. So what we brought is the air gel for a couple reasons. I think in your post you said it was cold.
Very, very cold.
So our logic here is we're going to use this cushion, and I've gone through the setup process with Keith, so go ahead and get it ready for your car. So what we're doing is we're squeezing half of the air out of this. And the reason I brought the gel seat is we are going to put this in his truck and let it get toasty warm. So actually when he sits on his Kirky seat, it is not super cold. So we'll close the valve. We're not going to throw it in the cover right yet, but here is the Kirky seat and the application. You can see it fits. This is not a motorcycle seat. That's a Kirky race car seat, folks. So we're gonna get in there, have Keith sitting on that thing during the races, and I'm trying to turn it back around. And I guess I was invited to go along for a ride, so we might do that, right?
Yes.
So
first heat of the Navigator will have you ride along with me.
So Navigator class, what is Navigator, Keith? Tell us.
The Navigator is just a soft rubber tire that is all cut up and stock suspension and everything, and then you get to have a person riding along with you, one person in the vehicle with you while you're racing.
It's actually a requirement to be in the Navigator class, correct?
Yes, in the Navigator class you have to have another person with you in the passenger seat.
And I get to be that guy. So let's, you talked about the tires a little bit. You know what? Not everybody's from these cold parts of the country. Let's show them what this thing is. So Keith is gonna, you know, very race car like, put his steering wheel back on the seat, or on the shaft, and turn the wheel. This is a Bridgestone Blizzak tire, right?
Yep.
So we probably shouldn't show your secrets, but this stuff here, look at how soft that is. Let me take my glove off. Super, super soft tires to grab the ice and get us around the track as fast as possible. Just gonna see how it goes, right?
Yes, we will.
All right, well, wish us luck. Give us thumbs up, scream and holler, share this video with everybody you know. You're gonna watch us racing live in, I don't know, half an hour or so maybe. It's like the Daytona 500, except way cooler.
Yes, and a lot less organized.
Yeah, we like that. We like that. All right. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll check you out in a little bit. Have a good day.